players compared to that June matchup, Dexter Marquez and Ron Denison.
Yeah, and then Dexter Marquez has been playing excellently for them on both ends of the floor. Meanwhile, Ron Denison, I'm sure, is there to guard Carlo Lastimosa and try to limit his production in this game, because we all know that if Carlo Lastimosa has a good game for Pasig City, they have a very good chance of winning the game.
You mentioned Lastimosa averaged 22 points per game in the quarterfinals. Orlan Mamar with the opening three. That guy was up shooting those basketballs since 4 p.m. this afternoon. Looks like he really got his touch.
And Orlan has been playing well also para dito sa San Juan City. Ever since he got back.
Pino as former champions. 5-0 the early score off of good execution from San Juan. Jason Milano, the drive. Short stab is good.
That's another interesting that we're seeing here to begin this game. Jason Milano is starting at the 3 spot para kay Coach.
On a one-hander, rebound San Juan. Denison looking ahead. They go to Omar at the corner, wide open. Just couldn't get it to go. Marquez on the board, and a good feed to Kalisaan. Being defended by Ryan Costello. Fuentes, we mentioned, averaged 26 points in the quarterfinals. 6 on the shot clock. Mamar, pick and pop. Marquez will fire. He does have that range.
Now, if you're going to compare Dexter Marquez and Jammer Hamido, that is something. That's one guy who hasn't really seen a lot of action these past few games para sa Pasig City. Has been in and out of the lineup due to injury. So, titignan natin if Coach Ogie Gamatay will give him enough time to get his rhythm and establish an inside presence para sa Pasig City, which is visibly lacking right now with the score.
Rebounding as well, 6-0 in favor of San Juan. Costello, oh, that was a prayer. It goes in.
Preventing him energy on the offensive end.
15-4, baseline inbound. Omar going to Marquez. Stepping back and hitting another three-point shot, his second of the evening. Takbo sa kabila. Denison surveying, giving it up. Kalisaan. Great fakes. Napaganda pa for Michael Kalisaan.
Got 2 Pasig City defenders up.
Again, this is game number 251 of the MPBL in this season alone. Not every game was played by San Juan, of course, but they did play a good chunk of those. 20-4 our score. Manalang, 8 on the shot clock. Milano will drive. Jason, no foul. Wala pa rin. Battle for the board. It ends up with Peralta. Tonton, one-hander. Wala pa rin. Milano, finally he makes a basket.
On the initial attack, Milano decided to take it all for himself. Ang rotation ng Pasig maikli lamang. That's why he's counteracting that situation para sa kanyang koponan.
Saw the turnover story, 5-3 in favor of Pasig. What a dime. Nobel Lucero finding Alvin Baichong.
One of the rare occasions that Pasig City has been able to.
Good block by Baichong. Lucero now looking over. 10 seconds remaining. Nobin up top. Lucero dashing through. What a move. Basket and one. Oh, he's 5 seconds remaining. Lead cut down to 8. Fuentes. Jodel, double pump. Oh, that's how good of a shooter he is.
It's been a long season, Migs, but you know, Jodel Fuentes.
You see the numbers, hindi malayo ang disparity nila sa kanilang points allowed and points scored. First quarter field goal shooting natin, 5 out of 16 for Pasig, 9 out of 19 for San Juan. The score was 20-4 at the start of this game. Pasig just picking things up at the latter part. Edgy Boy Mojica with a three-pointer.
Since his days with the Adamson Falcons in the UAAP, Mojica has always loved that corner three-point shot.
Tyron Chan could not answer back. The rebounding has been better for Pasig. Peralta on the catch. Drive. One-hander. Wala pa rin. Another offensive board by Chong. Battling. And battling inside. Oh, good feed. Nobel Lucero to Tonton Peralta.
Pasig City luckily was not called for 3 seconds right there. Alvin Baichong was thinking he's up on his feet right now.
28-16. Mamar commanding things once more. Orlan working with Kalisaan. They also have Marquez, Fuentes, and Mojica. 9 on the shot clock. Dexter against the taller Ballesteros. Step back. Oh, what a move from Dexter Marquez.
Couldn't ask for better defense galing dito kay Jason Ballesteros. Move his feet to be able to keep in step with Marquez, but that's just impeccable offense by Dexter.
10 points already for Dexter Marquez. Lastimosa with a split. What a beautiful move from Carlo Lastimosa.
Had to force him into a very difficult shots.
Miss wala kay Orlan Mamar. 30 to 18 our score. Under 8 minutes in the second. Carlo breaking free. Free throw. Off to the left. Rebound. There you see the offensive rebounding once more for Pasig City. Shot clock reads 8. Melano. The kick. Peralta. Too strong. Very uncharacteristic on that shot.
You can see he's just getting his rhythm pa lang itong si Toton Peralta. But Marquez definitely has been on that kind of rhythm for quite some time already para sa San Juan.
12 points for Dexter. Zero trying to split the D. Could not do so. Mamar on the run. Pass to Fuentes. Judel. Dribble pull-up. Specialty for him.
That's why it's so...
Lastimosa. They don't have the numbers. Lucero. Met by Mojica. See the height difference. Two screens up top. Nobin. Back to Carlo. Another tough shot. This time, he scores.
He really wanted that basketball.
Namang gawid bagoong. Gumana kaya ang kanilang secret weapon today, Mix and Heavy?
So, wala na extra rice, pero may bagoong naman para kina Tyrone Chan and Alvin Baichong. And it looks to be that that diet is working out. Unfortunately, Judel Fuentes is just on fire today.
8 points already.
Marquez. Dexter is nearing a double-double in the first half alone. What a pass by Mamar. And the reverse for Kalisaan.
Never easy to get a shot off like that against Jason Ballesteros inside the paint. Good creative.
A great start in game number 1. Ballesteros looking for Manalang. Someone has to get free. It's Robbie. Tough three. No good. Rebound. Ballesteros with a putback. Ooh, almost another turnover. Great save by Robbie Manalang. Down by 18. Costello working with Manalang, Lastimosa, Ballesteros, and Melano. This is already a very strong fight for Pasig, but good for you to mention, Nobin Lucero hasn't been back since the first frame. Melano, that's good.
As great as a scorer Robbie Manalang is para sa Pasig City, he doesn't have that kind of confidence in attacking the basket, much like Lucero.
Oh, what a move. Orlan Romar with a beautiful fake and the layup.
That's what you get when you're such a great facilitator and also a threat offensively. You really use those ball fakes to fool the defense, and Orlan Romar getting one up over the Pasig defense.
7 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists for Orlan Romar. Dexter Marquez with 12 points and 7 rebounds as well. What a duo for San Juan. No answer from Robbie. Pero napaganda pa as Ballesteros gets a 2+1. Baseline inbound here for Robbie. Calabas. Carlo Lastimosa. And then he goes inside. Almost lost it. He does. But it ends up with Jason Melano.
Right place at the right time. The lone bright spot. Prevent the guards of San Juan from crashing the boards coming from the outside. That was almost another chance that happened similarly in the first half, where Orlan Momar was able to get the offensive rebound and a putback coming from the three-point area.
Ballesteros looking for a teammate. Still has it. They go to Robbie with 5 seconds to work with. Manalang, he will step back. That's for sure. Just couldn't make a shot. Great effort by Melano. At napaganda pa. It's basket and 1. Mentioned, averages 14 points and 10 rebounds. 43-35 our score. Orlan Mamar against Robbie Manalang. Screen. Going right. Orlan all the way for 2.
That's just poor team defense right there para sa Pasig City. They saw that Robbie Manalang...
11 offensive boards in the first half. Costello driving down the middle. One-hander in and out. Ballesteros. 2+1.
Vanguards, because of the deep front line that Nueva Ecija has. It's never easy to go up against JJ Collado, Shaq Taganas, Michael Mabulak. Always a tall order, literally and figuratively.
Robbie Manalang with a hook shot here. Pasig. Tamayo. That's stolen away. San Juan with numbers. Marwin going to Mojica. At the corner again. He loves it, as you mentioned. 57-44. Taiwan dancing with it. Kick out. Marquez. A lot of space, and he makes Pasig pay.
You look at the
5 minutes naman para sa kanya. 5-second differential here. San Juan up by 14. So they've been winning this quarter so far. Bunyag, one-hander.
great penetration right there by Taiwan. And the setup.
Down to 3 seconds by Chong. Short stab is good, and that will end the third frame. That's a good sign for Pasig City, but is it enough? Baseline inbound here. Can Pasig find answers? By Chong, trying to pound his way. And he scores inside.
That's one matchup that could also milk here in the fourth quarter for as long as Bunyag and Baichong are on the floor talking about Pasig City, because Baichong, despite giving away a few inches, has the heft advantage as seen there on that play. But Art Aquino gets 2 points back, wide open inside.
Lead back up.
Very much use as they go deeper into the playoffs.
That would be the second home court defense of Pasig City in the season, as Marvin Taiwan makes a three-pointer at the corner and gets a high five from Coach Randy Alcantara.
Alam naman natin that
Marquez. Taiwan back at it, driving right. Oh, that goes in.
ito sa depensa ng San Juan.
72-52. Taiwan, same angle, same result. That's a beautiful play by San Juan.
That's actually a very good looking shot.
Kompletong appliance brand of Pilipinas. That was 20 assists, right? And how many points did Jodel score in that game? 34?
34, yeah, around that number.
Wamar had 12 threes.
But Jodel had 10 of his own.
Marvin Taiwan, Neji Boy Mojica, and Christian Bunyag. Lucero on the drive. Tough pass. Turnover not completed. Novin gets it back. What a swipe by Orlan Mamar, but it looks like Lucero got hit hard. Ends up though with 2 points for Neji Boy Mojica. He's holding on to his shoulder. Itong Pasig City, you can't afford to lose any more of your core players. See where the hit was. Makuha niya pa yung bola dito off of the pass from Robbie. There's a swipe from Wamar. See where he got hit.
He got hit on the wrist. And there seemed to be no force,
Right?
pulling the ball up.
And again, that guy is a tough guy. Itong si Novin Lucero. Let's hope that he's going to be okay. Melano with the layup.
There's that play that they run, the double high screen, where Milano pops out.
Their own crowd into Palayan City. So it's going to be a great matchup later on. Game 1 of their very own semifinals matchup, Pampanga versus Nueva Ecija. Del Fuentes, short rebound, 2 San Juan players.
That's 2 of the best teams in the MPBL and 2 of the best crowds in the MPBL as well.
And remember, Pampanga and San Juan will not have home court advantage in this series. Bounce pass, another assist for Orlan Mamar, and 2 more points for Dexter Marquez.
That's how a double-double para kay Orlan Omar. 11 points and 10 assists, while Marquez has 14 and 7.
Between those two, who do you think has played better?
It's really hard to decide on that because they've contributed equally.
Numb at sabi niya 10 over 10 yung pain. Hindi na siya makakabalik from here. Back to you guys.
Oh no, that is sad news for Pasig fans, and hopefully Lucero will be able to recover for Friday, although heavy, a dislocated shoulder, and you only have 4 days to recover? What do you think?
That's pretty much a stretch. And Coach Augie Gumatay definitely will have a lot on his plate in those next 4 days that are coming up leading to Game 2.
The other end, we also wish good health kay CJ Isid, who was not able to suit up for today. Although depth-wise, mas gamit talaga itong si Nobel Lucero for Pasig. Here's Melano, the top scorer for Pasig City. Jason puts it in for 3.
Melano has done his part offensively, but San Juan has been able to limit everybody else, especially the top scorers, the usual suspects para sa Pasig City.
26 points for Jason Melano. Lead is 18 under 2 minutes. Denison with the layup. San Juan has been waiting for this substitution. Oliver Arim will still do something good here. Down by 18. Arim up top. Oliver using the pick. Mike scoring once more.
Oh, now he's getting points inside, and it's very easy para sa kanya. No, not much resistance from the Pasig defense. There's a first 3-point attempt by Tyrone Chan. That's his specialty of the house, and that's why he's on the floor, able to defend inside and shoot the outside shot.
You did look for that in the first quarter when he started. 45 seconds here. San Juan will go up 1-0 in the semifinal series, and will go on the road once more on Friday. The game will happen inside the Inares Sports Center. Dexter Marquez adding to his statistics.
Kung team yung makakalaban mo. And Coach Randy Alcantara proving that he is better at this chess match compared to Coach Augie Gumatay here in the opening game of this series.
Coach Randy was the champion in 2018, and he was the runner-up in 2020, seasons 2 and 3 respectively of the MPBL. San Juan will go up in this series 1 game to love. Again, game 2 will happen inside